Hello, everybody. Excuse my voice, but welcome to another episode of 3 is a Crowd. I have with me today.
What's going on, y'all? I am your hostess with the mostest, the one and only, it's the Christian J. Williams.
What's up, everybody? I'm your boy, Dale.
What's going on, y'all? How are y'all?
Oh, today? Lord.
I'm doing good.
I'm trying. Today I'm going to be a little raspy, sounding like Miley Cyrus, but you know what? It's all right. I'm here, though.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Lord have mercy. Well, I guess y'all ready?
So
you ready?
Get into it.
I'm ready.
Let's get into it then. All right. Getting into hot topics today.
Sip your tea, Shelby.
Yeah, sip my tea. A Pennsylvania child was left alone in a daycare for 7 hours while her class went on a field trip. Now,
that's the whole damn
thing. What happened was, the last thing that happened was the child went to the bathroom.
She looked bad.
And the last thing she heard was, hurry up. She came out of the bathroom. The entire class was gone. Now, the child was alone until, I want to say, 5 p.m. Someone from another facility came to get her and brought her to the facility across the street. Apparently, this daycare had been having like problems. I think it was like teachers are teaching there with no certification from the FBI. So I'm thinking they had to do some type of background check with the FBI. It's a lot of things that have been going on at the school. There was violations before going on. The principal or the facilitator of the facility said that she didn't know how something could happen because there's policies and procedures. And there was a list of kids that were going on the field trip. So apparently they have no idea how this child was left behind for 7 hours with no food or anything while they went on a field trip.
That makes no sense because as like the facilitator said, there's a list. So why didn't you check the roll, call everyone's name when you go outside? Everybody knows that. My mom is a daycare owner. She's been a daycare owner for years. So how could you leave a child? Because what you do is you check to make sure all kids are there. That's just like even in high school, they check the roll for a fire drill. So you know.
And the person who brought her to the bathroom, the person
and who took her to the bathroom? Now, she do look like the little girl that said, my mama said you got roaches. She do. But that don't mean leave her at that daycare for 7 hours. She left the work shift, the whole work shift.
How old is she again?
She is 5. She's 6. She's 6 years old. She's 6 years old. And someone brought her to the bathroom, So who brought her to the bathroom and just didn't say, hey, there's a child in the bathroom?
Right.
What, Dale, come on with it. Come on, because you're smiling creepy like. So come on and tell us what you feel. She
didn't want to go. She hid. She's been giving them problems. They walked away and
but
she's
guess
6
what?
years
You're
old.
You're trained at a daycare
She
facility.
was giving somebody some hell and they decided to leave her.
Well, bring her to the office.
I would just brought her up front and say she ain't
okay, so let's go back to when you were 6 years old and
I was a great child at 6.
No. At 6 years old,
they weren't gonna leave me because my mom would have caused all kinds of hell.
Well, at 6 years old, I bet you knew how to use the phone. I was in school, not
I use the phone and the bathroom by myself. I ain't need nobody.
And so therefore, the fact that she was there for 6 hours, because I would have been calling somebody to come. It wouldn't have made it that long.
But this is a daycare facility. Yeah, this is a daycare facility.
If I realized it, I know at 6 years old, she realized, hey, I'm at this by myself. Let me call somebody.
But how does she access the phone though? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a daycare facility. So if you've been in any kind of daycare facilities, those sections are locked off from the children.
Right,
so
right.
Not the very front door office, no.
I was just about to say, what was the person who answers the damn phone at the facility?
Right. Where
or
were
does
these
the
people?
cooking,
Because apparently a parent. Yeah, it was a parent who found her. So I'm like, where were the rest of the people in the daycare?
Correct.
So apparently everybody went on this field trip, and that's
As
fine.
clearly,
Like
it
I
seems
said,
like
I
everybody
mean,
went.
I'm not blaming her, but I just feel like if she really wanted to be found before 6 hours,
Ain't no want to be found. That's a child.
Yeah,
My
that's a
child is
child.
in your care. You are an adult. Check the list. So when you got to
if
the
she
field
wanted to
trip,
be
you didn't
found
check the
before
list
she
and
was
see
found,
she
she
was
would have been
missing.
found.
No. You
Everybody
got
in
a
there would
list.
have had their ass whooped.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
you
going to
have
be
a
closed
list.
down now because according to how this works, if you already have multiple, this is a big situation.
Yeah, because
If you already have
yeah.
multiple strikes against you, this is going to, basically you got to close down and revamp your whole
Yeah.
system. So the owner is about to go without. I hope she got a good savings accounts.
Yeah, that's
definitely
definitely going to
because
happen.
they're going to
Because
shut
it
her
is.
down for at least a couple of months while an investigation.
Yeah.
It's going to be an investigation going on
Yeah.
there. And like I said, they had several violations. So there were other violations going on.
And this is just the nail into the coffin. If it
Right.
does not close her down, it is definitely going to put them on hold.
Right. So I'm glad she's safe. The child
Yeah.
is safe, you know, and everything, but it is definitely a cause for concern. The name of the daycare is called Creative Kids Center. It's in Pennsylvania. So this is the name, Creative Kids Center. Y'all gonna have to get it together, boo.
They do, because they obviously was very creative.
Right. I mean,
And left her ass right there at the daycare. But we're moving on to the next hot topic. But I am glad she is safe. And like you said, creative sense of get yourselves together.
Yeah, y'all have to get it together.
It's going to be shut down and never to open again. But however, moving on to a very sad situation. USPS postal worker was killed. She was attacked by 5 dogs after her car broke down on the side of the road. Authorities said that 61-year-old Pamela Jane Rock's vehicle broke down on the side of the road in Lake States section of Interlachen. According to the First Coast News, witnesses heard the woman screaming for help and went outside to assist her when they saw the 5 dogs attacking her near a broken fence. Several residents ran over to the scene and attempted to pull the dogs off, and one neighbor fired a shot into the ground to scare the animals away. And then after learning of her death, the U.S. Postal Service released a statement. A postal family member lost her life in a dog bite. They said dog bite attack. They could have kept the bite out because baby.
Yeah, you could have kept the bite, baby. That was a slaughter.
She was what they say when a dog
mauled. Yeah.
She was mauled. And they are saddened. They are deeply saddened at the loss of their employee. Our thoughts and prayers are with her family and her coworkers at this time. The dogs were taken into custody by animal control and will be put down. You know, they will be put down. For me, myself, I was attacked by a dog when I was maybe 12. And it was, the dog was maybe on its feet, was probably 6 feet tall on its feet. So, and it was a Rottweiler. So I was
and another thing with the postal, are they armed? Are these, you know, sometimes I know mace or nothing like that, really not. So there's no defense against maybe an animal.
And then I think they caught her off guard though, because like they said, she broke down. And so maybe when she broke down, she got out to walk somewhere and they came through the broke fence.
Okay. So there was a broken fence. So this is kind of like negligence too, because, you know, with that fence, that could be a civil suit. When you think about it,
that's what I was saying, because they never said anything about the type of dog. However, I mean, I can only imagine Rottweiler, pit bulls,
vicious dog,
vicious, very vicious, and dogs that are trained to be vicious, because dogs are only trained to be vicious, and to attack. Like, you know, y'all seen my dog. We can train him to attack, but we don't. You get what I'm saying? They also said, now they did say, Brea, speaking on you saying about the training, they said the USPS also said that their employees are trained to use their mail satchel as their first line of defense if a dog tried to attack, because it's the way the satchel is made, if they bite it, they can tussle with them without them getting to them. So they usually are supposed to throw it to them. Additionally, postal workers must carry pepper spray and the carrier delivery scanner will send an alert to the post office. So that's why I say it must have caught her off guard, because she didn't even get a chance to spray. You know, and I guess obviously they have a alert on their sprayers. So that way, if she was to let it off, it'll alert the office for them to be like, okay, something going on, for her to spray her pepper spray.
Right. And question: was she in the? Was she on like was she at work? Like was she in her? Did her postal truck break down?
Yes, her postal truck broke down.
Interesting.
Her postal truck. Yes. Her postal truck broke down. So she was at work, which is why they're saying they are trained to use the pepper spray or their satchel. So that's what made me think it was like she got out to either like go to somebody's house, you know, be like, hey, so I can call and let them know what's going on. And as she's going, the dogs come out and attack her, which is very sad. Like they said, that I can't even imagine walking up and just seeing how she looks at this point, because like they say, they walk out, she's screaming for help. So of course you're not immediately running over there. So maybe in the minute and a half to 2 minutes, it don't take a dog a long time to bite.
Yeah, so, you just got to get the right section. Yes,
so it's like, I can only imagine what the neighbors seen or how graphic it was when they did walk up. Thank God for the man who did shoot, fire a shot in the ground to scare the animals. But it's just sad. It's like, now it's kind of like, fuck that pepper spray. I'm bringing my gas. You're
right. I thought it was just dangerous working inside the post office. I guess apparently working in the trucks too.
Right, and then she was only at work for 30 minutes. This baby had just clocked in.
Babes,
She was at work for 30 minutes. This baby died on the first half of the shift.
Dale.
I don't have nothing to say.
Get the gas. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was no.
I would just have questions for the posters. Like, did nobody check my truck before I took it? Who was the last person driving my vehicle? It's a lot. It's open. But that was very sad, and
that is very sad, and I send condolences to her family and friends and the loved ones, even the people that had to walk up on this, because that's a tragic situation. It's mind-boggling how things happen so quickly, which is the reason why I feel as though educational moment, again, because that's normally what I do, is try to educate us how to be safe in the world that we live in now. And not only do you have to be safe from animals, but you also have to be, I'm gonna go back to what I said in previous shows, check your surroundings.
Yeah.
It is important that you check your surroundings. It is important that you check your car. And I said in a previous show before, check your back seats, step back from your vehicle, look up under your car, check your doors, because our next topic, this lady, a woman discovers half-naked man in her back seat of her car. Wait, after driving 30 minutes. This is why it's so important for you to check your surroundings, check your car, day or night, no matter when you're getting in your car.
Was it daytime?
It was evening time. She's she has a late job.
So it was late night, early morning?
No, like late evening going into night.
How does he get in this car? How did he get in?
Okay, so she basically decided to, well, I'm not going to say decided. I'm not going to be that person today. She mistakenly left her door unlocked when she was taking the groceries in her house. And this gave him an opportunity. Now, this is the thing. This Rhode Island woman discovers a half-naked man in her back seat of her car after driving 30 minutes. 3 questions. How did you get that far?
30 damn minutes.
30 minutes.
Okay, so in my head, with that time frame, I feel as though he was not trying to do anything to her. He was not trying to attack her. Because the man was actually asleep, and this is how you know that he was asleep. She had enough time to get from her house to her job get out the car, take a look, see him, call the police, and wait for the police to get there.
I'm still kind of lost on how he got in the car.
Okay, so he was drunk. He was walking down the road, and he stumbled up on a car that he can sleep it off in.
So her car was unlocked.
He wanted to get shot. Okay.
If he would have been in the right neighborhood, yeah, he would have gotten shot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, we do have a video of her.
Can I ask the ethnicity of the person sleeping in the car?
He was Hispanic.
And the owner of the car?
Which one, I don't know, but he was Hispanic.
You just know which one.
We have a response video from her.
Okay.
And I want y'all to pay attention
I want to see what her dumb ass had to say.
I want y'all to pay attention to the video.
A drive to work ending with the discovery
her wording.
Wrap her head around.
It really took a minute for my mind to really understand what I was seeing.
Keen is an overnight delivery driver for Honeydew Donuts in Easton, Massachusetts, about a 45-minute drive from her Providence home on Higgins Avenue. As she arrived for her shift late Sunday into early Monday, she heard something that wasn't her podcast.
All of a sudden I heard moaning, like a moaning noise. Rolled down the window and I heard it again, and I realized it was not coming from outside of my truck, it was coming from inside of my truck.
And that's when she saw it. A naked man lying on the floor of her back seat, tucked under the seats that were down.
He slid in.
He's Hispanic.
Underneath here, okay, and was laying across here, head there. He had taken the raincoat and draped it over himself here.
The man went unnoticed Keen's entire trip to work, which included a stop for gas.
Never. Anything I could have ever imagined happening. It's things you see on TV. I felt like my privacy had been invaded.
Easton police think the man entered the car in Providence earlier.
She felt like her privacy had been invaded. Ma'am, he just wanted to sleep.
That man was asleep. He wasn't trying to do nothing to
your privacy. I'm not going to say that your privacy wasn't invaded, but no.
He was asleep. If he was trying to invade your privacy, he'd have been up jacking off or something if he wanted to do all that, girl. Like,
Oh Lord.
Like, come on. You had to drove all the way to work, stopped and got you some chips and a Coca-Cola. Got back in your car.
It is still an invasion of her privacy, guys.
It is an invasion of her circumference. I'm not gonna say her privacy because he wasn't looking for anything.
But you're my private space.
Somebody's privacy. Yeah, it was an invasion of space. That's why I said listen to the wording.
Space.
It was an invasion of space, not her privacy.
Not her privacy.
But she wasn't doing nothing but listen. But first of all, why you got in the car and turned your goddamn radio so loud that you had to turn it down because you heard something? That's just some stupid shit. I don't believe it. You know what? She probably was ready to go eat them donuts, and that's what took her so damn long. Trying to get to the Honeydew donut, trying to sell them. And
maybe he was trying to get a donut. They said it was drunk, right? He needed some hangover food. He was
waiting for her to get there
with the donuts.
Yeah.
I just want to know how small he was. Can somebody tell me how small he was? Because I'm sorry, I feel like I would know.
From that picture, he looked pretty small from that picture.
Yeah, he was definitely.
Oh, isn't that she looked? You know what?
Goodbye. Next.
Yeah.
I knew y'all were gonna have fun with this, and I'm usually the one that's on the fence, and y'all have to reel me in. Wow. It was just the wording for me. The wording was like
right.
You know, whatever. She thought that he invaded her privacy, so and he invaded something. He did invade something. But take this as a life lesson to all the people in the world. Check your vehicles,
please, because it could have been something else.
Yeah. Yes. And hopefully this is used as a warning for her friends, her family, and anybody that has seen this video. We've been doing this for the last 3-4 weeks. Educational moment. Check your surroundings.
Check your vehicle. Check your surroundings for sure. Check your surroundings, girl. And don't be them honey butter biscuits. What was it? Honey butter biscuits?
Honeydew donuts. She done gave them a whole new thing. Option.
I don't know.
On the menu.
All right, y'all. It's time to move on to the quick pick.
Moving on to quick picks. Okay, so
sip that tea.
Don't drink the water. So I know y'all heard this, you know, with everything going on. This isn't the first time a city has had problems with water, but in Jackson, Mississippi, it has been declared a state of emergency for the drinking water. Yeah, do not drink the water. Basically what happened, the water company just went kaput, basically. But this has been an ongoing problem with the city water facility. Basically, it's like it's 2 years of a lot of things going wrong with this water company, and now people have been waiting 2 hours in line for one case of water. There's no water to flush their toilets. There's no water to drink. Do not. It's literally saying do not drink the water at all. No showers, no anything.
Baby, the drag queens think out there, honey.
That part. So they can't even get water from the fire hydrants. There's a tanker system that has actually been set up there because they can't even use the water.
So the water is basically this damaging or contaminated that you.
Was it like Flint, Michigan?
Like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
But in Flint, and in Flint, they're saying that you just can't drink the water. They still able to utilize the water, right?
No, they weren't able to take no bath in Flint.
I think this is more than just not drinking the water, because the facility has had problems for the longest time. Lead, their pipes, it's just so much. I think we have a video about what's going on in the violations that they do have. So it's been multiple violations going on.
And it's the whole city.
It's the whole city of Jackson.
Flush your toilet, Lord. Where do you go to the outhouse to do the number 2? Lord, we back up.
We are talking about Mississippi, so they probably still have a couple of those sitting somewhere.
It's 180,000. It's 180,000 residents there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You didn't know that many people live in
yeah.
I didn't know that many people lived in Jackson.
In Jackson, Mississippi, school drop-off isn't just for the kids. It's also for the water. The entire city is facing a boil water notice again.
We're told don't wash your hair with the water, don't brush your teeth with the water.
Lakeisha Galilan worries about her 8-year-old.
Is she going to walk over to a water fountain and drink from that water fountain?
To be safe, signs are up at the middle school. They've been there a long time. In 2020, an EPA report cited a long list of problems with the water system, including failure to replace lead pipes, faulty monitoring equipment, inadequate staffing.
So not only do you don't even have enough staff there to even do the job and maybe test the water and everything. So the Mayor Lumumba said he had been saying that it was only a matter of time that this was going to happen. He's like, it's not an if, it's a when. Like, this is definitely going to happen. So it's been called to their attention. Now, why no one did anything about it until now? The National Guard has gotten involved. They're handing out water to people. But my thing is, what are we going to do with a case of water? Because people are standing and they're only getting one case of water.
Like, what the hell am I going to do with a damn case of water?
And then if you ever seen like military tankers, there's a water tanker there.
What is a case of water gonna do for my big ass? Like, I mean, goddamn. What we gonna do? Sprinkle it on the towel and then wipe off? I don't want to take a whole bath. I want to take.
Before you move forward, I had so the news crew, our sources, did that video, and one thing that bothered me was the signs on the water fountain. I think
at the school,
that's not enough. If you're at school or you're at the park and that's all you do is put a sign, why not cover the entire thing?
Well, I mean, in schools, you should know what out of order means. If you got that,
but how many people are not going to be thinking, or how many kids are going to try to play a prank on somebody else? You have torps that you can
they do have kids that'll be done pull, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
Pull the signs off. Yeah, that needs to be covered a little bit better than just the out of order sign.
Put the tape across it like they used to do at Glen Oaks. That's what they used to do in my house.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can't even, if you got to tie some stuff down.
You got to tie some stuff down. By the time you tear it down, they didn't cost
you. A little bit more safe. I feel like they need to cover the whole thing up. You can get torps from the store.
I mean, hopefully this doesn't become a Flint, Michigan type of thing.
Or New York City.
So it's been too many. What is going on with these water companies? Isn't there like someone that comes down here?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, remember when we talked about the New York City thing? I said once it starts, it spreads.
I mean, like, how do people? Oh, no, I'm gonna ask that question. That is not appropriate. Jesus, Lord have mercy, Lord. Well, on to the next quick pick.
I'm gonna cover my face on that one.
That question was not appropriate. So The baby, oh, that's a baby. That is the tag right there. Oh, baby, that's low. The baby's New Orleans show reportedly is canceled due to low ticket sales. They even dropped the tickets down to $35, and he still had low ticket sales. So the baby, you are a bump. Bump your ass on up out of here. That's a baby. The baby bump.
I've never heard of. I mean, I've heard of the baby. I don't know what he said. I don't know. What does he do? Does he rap? Does he
He's
sing?
a rapper. He was the rapper that was in the media for the AIDS comment about people out in the parking lot sucking dick, and gay people, you probably got AIDS. Raise your hand if you ain't getting your dick sucked in the parking lot.
Is this Danny Lynn's baby daddy? Danny Lee? What's her name?
Yay!
Okay, goodbye. No, he don't need no tickets. They could.
Yes, he was the one that was out there talking all that noise, knowing he didn't got a little head look in the parking lot.
Because how else would you know about it? How else would you know?
Right. That's how you know about it. Well, look, he won't be getting none in the parking lot of New Orleans because your concert is canceled.
And they got some cute ones in New Orleans too, babe. Look, Kristen, they got some cute ones in New Orleans, honey. You missed out.
You missed out on your guap 3,000.
You missed out on your ping in the meme. Y'all missed
out. Your ping in the meme.
Oh, y'all own it tonight.
I mean, I'm just saying, he was dust to me after he made that comment. You made stupid comments, and then they finally, because I haven't heard of a concert since that one. And now you are trying to have one, and don't nobody want to see you, darling. It's all right. Pack your stuff up and keep on.
What was he having it at? Was it a big venue or?
I'm sure it was, because it's the baby. I'm sure it was.
The House of Blues. He was going to the House.
Oh, he might would have, but he probably would have. Now, if he ain't sell out in the House of Blues, something wrong. Now the baby. It was the New Orleans Arena where they sit 14,000 people. Oh, God. You couldn't even sit 2,000. That's a shame. Well, go on, the baby. Pack your stuff up and move to Beverly because we don't want you in Louisiana.
Because New Orleans don't want you. New Orleans don't want you.
It's all right, though. It's
coming up next is our Dumb Dora for the week.
Here it comes. Who dumb this week?
In the words of Medea, M to the A to the E to the E to the A, mind your damn business. All you got to do is just mind your own damn business, no matter what's going on. Look,
mind the business that pays you, baby.
Exactly. As my homeboys say, mind your mama's ball spot and your daddy's gout.
Yes.
Oh, no.
My friend got a t-shirt with that on there, mind your mammy ball spot. I'm buying.
Come on. I mean, sometimes you just have to learn to see and not see, or see and keep walking. I mean, get in touch with the gods. They'll let you know when to stick your nose in the people business. I'm sorry. You get in contact with the gods, they'll let you know when you need to step forward or sit your ass down.
Okay.
This woman, I'm gonna go a little deeper. This woman was arrested after a racist rant assault was caught on video in Texas. Now,
always catch them on camera. Always.
The bad part about it was Karen Dora. That's her full name. It's not her name, because Karen Dora or Dora Karen. I didn't want to say Dora Karen because that sounds like a brand. But Karen Dora decides that she wants to have a rant with some, I want to say Indian. I hope I'm utilizing the correct term.
No, it's not Indian, Native American.
No, not that Indian. I'm talking India.
Okay.
Yeah.
This her? That's her?
Yeah. You see how she looked? Miss Esmeralda Upton was arrested Thursday and charged with misdemeanor assault and terrorist threat. The Plano Police Department reports that she has since been released from custody after posting bail of $10,000. Now, with people like this, I do believe that a bail can be set, but I feel like, because the judge has this option too, bail set, but bail put on hold.
Okay.
And this is the reason why. Some people need to
Sit for a little while and think about the
They
shit.
need to marinate and think about what they did and why they did it
Marinate like
and
pork chop for a
the
while.
consequences of their
Did she
actions.
assault them? Like with
She literally, and we have a video, she literally assaulted this woman. Not only was she going off on the people, she walked up to the woman and got in the woman's face and hauled off and reached back to what's love got to do with it and slapped her.
Now go back to your country.
Pay attention, y'all.
They
There's
just need
something
to
else y'all gotta see.
in your country, then stay there.
Maybe she must think she the housewives of Texas.
Oh,
We were
Not
not
all
talking
of
to you.
Texas.
You came here. Get lost.
Not Curry.
Curry.
Come closer. Come closer.
Listen to what she said when she walked away from this stuff.
She's hitting me. She's hitting me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she's hitting me. She's hitting me.
Baby, I would have dropped that camera and knocked her clean loose out of that dress, out of that everything.
Wait,
Furry ass bitches.
she called them curry ass bitches. Now, the first time I heard it, I had to keep listening. I had to watch it again. I thought she called them furry.
She came back. Why did she
She
keep
came
coming
back.
That's when you get your ass whooped. If you walk away and come back, you gotta get beat up.
They allowed her to come back.
She's standing in front of me. We have it all on video. We are 4 of us. Yeah, and she.
Oh, because they're on the phone with the people. That's why she
Yeah.
came back.
Okay.
Girl, you better go inside with them flip flops on.
She's a white woman wearing a black
The diva walks away.
I'm not white. I'm Mexican.
This is the part right
baby,
here.
no.
Yeah, that. Do y'all understand that?
Oh my God, she's hitting my
Baby,
friend
turn
now.
that
I'm not being your friend.
turn that video off.
All about
And piss me off.
She just hit my hand.
That portion right there.
At the
That
time,
was it for everybody.
Girl,
that
but
was
look,
in
now
this.
she got her camera out. What they doing to you? They not doing nothing to you, honey.
But calling the police on your ragged ass.
She want proof that she didn't do anything.
Well, that's too late.
Well, guess what? It's too late because we got you doing everything.
Y'all,
It's the I'm Mexican for me, baby. It's the I'm Mexican for me.
I'm not white.
Look.
I'm Mexican.
Look,
All right, Chiquita Taco Bell, you got to get your ass
told
whooped.
before that life is getting ready to flip flop. Okay, this is one of those things where life is starting to flip flop, but this
Yeah.
is not in a good flip flop way. Okay, how do you have the audacity to come together in your mind and draw to the conclusion? Oh yeah, she's
Baby,
still
she's
going.
still swinging though.
She's still going. But how do you come to the conclusion in your mind that you could say we don't want you here?
They don't want you here.
Okay, get your ass on. Your ragged ass.
I promise y'all, I thought she was good in country. I thought she was one of them.
You
I
thought
did.
she was
That
going
baby
to
said
clear
I'm
people.
Mexican.
She said, I am not white. I am
But you know what?
Mexican,
I'm not gonna lie.
and we don't want you here.
I'm not gonna lie. There are some Mexicans who are American, American Mexican, and they don't want. They feel like they
They don't
are
have
a
nothing
part
to
of
do with they-
America.
yeah.
Yeah, and look at you.
When you look a second time, you see some features, but I still didn't think that.
Yeah, she
Girl,
still
she
look like. I'm
looks
sorry.
like a pale banana.
Look,
Go
and
on.
You
look.
look like a brunette from the trailer park.
Look, anti-Asian hate crimes are on the rise right now. So I wanted to put that out there real quick.
Right.
Anti-Asian hate crimes are on the rise now. They are videoing, they are putting out the rants are real strong.
Right.
It's people of color. But when it becomes people of color against people of color,
It's
I'm
too
done.
much. Right.
I'm
Right. She belong right. You know what? Somebody gonna find her and they gonna tag her real good.
they gonna tag her real good. But that's why I said her bail should have been placed on hold.
She looked like one of them. She got it. She got it.
She's been around them for a while, huh?
She got it. She sound like him, look like him, you acting like him.
Okay.
Not the act.
Call a duck when you see one.
I got you. Hey, it was funny to me, but I mean, she felt privileged.
Girl.
She felt
I
entitled.
can't take it.
Yeah. I can't.
This was a good episode.
All right,
y'all.
Brea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brea.
Well, Brea, it's on you, my dog.
Is it on me?
Yeah, honey. It's on you. We had a great segment, didn't we?
Must be the end of the show. All right, guys, that is our show for today. I'm sorry, my throat. If y'all talk about me in the comments, I don't care. But if you like what we are putting down, make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, the comment, share, and ring that bell so you can stay a hoe in the know. Till next time, I am your very horse, Brea Darby.
And I am the one and only Christian J. Williams.
I'm your boy Dale.
Bye.
See you next time.